I'm your host, Jeff Sart. We're going to take you behind the scenes with the craft distillers who are pouring their heart and soul into crafting the next version of America's Spirit. This is the Great American Whiskey Cookers. Welcome to this edition of the Great American Whiskey Cookers. I'm Jeff, your host. Hey, if you haven't already, like us on Facebook, you go to our Patreon site, become a member. You can get some behind-the-scenes access to some footage and some other goodies. We really appreciate it. Today, we are in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm here at Sideshow Spirits. I'm here with Master Whiskey Taster Kip Givens and one of the owners, Cody, and we're tasting through a number of products. And we're tasting, this is the 4-grain?
Yep.
Is that what we're tasting right now?
Yep.
So walk me through this, Kip, and tell me all about this product that you have.
Yeah, so this is our Lincoln Straight Bourbon. This is a 4-grain. So, there's no law for bourbon other than, there's multiple, but as far as the grain bill, other than it has to be at least the 51% corn. It has to be corn dominant. Most bourbons on the market, over 90%, are a 3-grain. That's the typical mash bill.
Okay.
High corn, 8 to 10 or so rye, and a little bit of malted barley because of the enzymes and things of that nature. Then you have those that are those wheated bourbons that replace the rye with the wheat.
Right.
The smaller percentage are a 4-grain. It's growing. You're starting to see more and more on the shelf.
I have seen more of them.
Yep.
And so this is actually 65% corn, 15% malted barley, then 10 wheat and 10 rye.
Oh, wow. So a good balance of rye and barley.
Yes. And heavier on the barley. We do love our barley around here from a distillery
brewers,
perspective. Yeah, and being a brewery parent company. Everything is a single barrel. This one's at 95 proof.
Okay.
It's got a little over 2 years old. Beautiful, dark golden brown.
Yeah.
Again, especially for a 2-year. Nice viscosity. Got some good legs on her. My wife loves when I talk to my whiskey like that.
I hear the same thing from my wife. She says to me all the time, if you only talked about me the way you talk about your whiskey,
exactly.
So romantic,
we would have such a good relationship.
Exactly.
I pick up the grain.
Yep. And I think the thing that I like about this one, and I'm a 4-grain. I don't discriminate against whiskey. Good whiskey is good whiskey, but I do love a 4-grain bourbon or a 4-grain whiskey because of the nuance. I think there's a lot going on. I get those classic bourbon sweetness on here.
I pick that up.
But I get some of the rye, I get some of that spice note.
It's got a good
some
balance.
Of that earthy. Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't seem like there's one note that's dominating the nose for me.
Correct.
For me,
Agreed.
anyway.
And I think for my palate, once we take this to the palate, like there's that initial, and then if you kind of chew it a minute,
right?
Like this one, it builds the flavors. You're just like,
okay.
oh. There's more things that happen as it kind of filters through the palate and then on the finish, and it just kind of builds. And I love that. That's fun to me. So cheers.
I can see what you're talking about. I was so excited to try it. I did it even before the cheers. You could tell. I was a little premature on that, but oh wow, yeah. It just continues to build on flavor.
Right, and you just keep picking up everything. It leads for my palate with kind of that brown butter, brown sugar, sweetness, that little bit of spice, but by no means an overwhelming like rye spice, but it's kind of there.
It's got it.
And then I get nuttiness. I get like caramelized nuts.
Yeah.
The finish of this.
Almost like caramelized pralines.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm picking.
And I pair this with pralines sometimes, and it's phenomenal. Yeah.
And the finish has got that kind of that medium long finish. It just kind of sits there and hangs.
Yep.
What's the proof on this?
95.
95.
Yep.
That's a fairly long finish.
Yes.
For a 95 proof. You wouldn't expect a 95 proof to hang on that long.
It stays, it builds. Even in my palate, now that I'm done, if I kind of like hit the roof of my mouth, it's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah. And I love that about a whiskey.
It's got a great mouthfeel. It's oily. There's not that tingling, spiky notes that hits the side of your tongue.
Yep. It's sweet for the bourbon lover that loves a sweeter bourbon, but it's not overly, it's still so balanced with some other nuances.
Yeah. That's really good. I like that.
So,
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I like that. Your distillers are doing great. I'm loving this product.
They're doing a lot of research. One of the things that we really want to do in our company, and it's been a big part, is not limit continued education, right? So one of the offers that I made Kip when he joined us was, hey, I want you to learn as much. I don't want there to ever be any roadblocks, so let me help you take any roadblocks down. So Kip can literally do anything education-wise, and the company's going to pay for it because we want him to know the most about whiskey in the state of Nebraska. You know, so
that's great.
Same with the boys in the back. You know, James is a student, right? Like this dude, he's one of these guys that learns for fun, right? I'm just some dummy that peeked through high school, you know what I mean? And
I'm right there with you. I really am.
I went to one semester of community college and I said, F that noise, I'm done, bro. Yeah.
I'm right there with you. The only reason I passed algebra as a senior is because I was a senior and the teacher said, it doesn't matter. Don't come back.
So I've been very fortunate to be able to surround myself with guys like Kip and James and Jonathan, where their passion for the craft and for that ongoing education is so big. I mean, James will talk about this a little bit, but he had fermentation in his family. He's of Korean descent. His grandpa was a winemaker. His dad was a beer maker. And he's dabbled in both of those, but his passion really was making good whiskey.
That's
he's
really
doing
cool.
a great job.
Yeah.
This is great. I love this. Yeah. This has got a great mouthfeel. It's got a great nose to it. Like the finish on it. I can see keeping this on my bar and drinking this on a regular basis.
I can, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So where do they find you guys?
Sideshowspirits.com is the best place to find us. We're very active on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Kip has a lot of guided tastings on those social channels that you can do. And then physically, we're at 1630 Peace Street, right downtown Lincoln, Nebraska, tucked in between the Capitol and the stadium. And then also our sister companies, Kincaid Brewing and Beer House Meischiller. You can find our products there as well.
Fantastic. You can find us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram. And if you feel so inclined, go to our Patreon site, join, subscribe. We'd really appreciate the love and support in more ways than you can possibly imagine. Until next time, guys, thank you.
Cheers.
If you can't be good, certainly be good at it.